foremost, we was extremely grateful to have the opportunity to come and compete in the state championship. We don't take those things for granted. I want to commend my young football team, especially our seniors, to really put forth a lot of effort. And I think we had a special team this year. Obviously, we came up short. But I definitely want to commend my guys for just fighting through adversity throughout the year. We earned the #1 seed. Obviously, we came up a little short tonight. But I'm proud of my team, I'm proud of my coaches, I'm proud of our community for coming out and supporting us. So we'll get back to the lab, give them a few days off, go back to the tape, and continue to work on the process of getting back here next year.
Questions?
Coach, we kind of talked a little bit on earlier this week about the similarities between Union and Sterlington. Can you talk about what made their offense kind of so hard to stop tonight? It just seemed like both offenses on both sides in that first half were really clicking and just really tough to stop.
Yeah, they run the football extremely well. In the halftime, we saw some things that they were doing and kind of switched a little bit around. That gave us a little bit of success in the second half. But to start the game, we had opportunity to get off the field on 2 series on 3rd and long, and we didn't. So I think our offense came out extremely successful early on, and we had to do a better job defensively of giving them the ball back early on in the game, and we didn't. So I think that limited some opportunities for us to put more points on the board. But in terms of preparing for their offense, I mean, they're real physical at the line of scrimmage. I think we do well in spurts, but kudos to Coach Lee, Doty and his staff. They do an excellent job in all 3 phases, and I want to congratulate them.
Coach, with the way that last year went and to have it happen again, what are you and the team feeling right now?
Just for these guys, I'm hurt, because we fought so hard to get here and come up short again. With the expectation we're going to finish the mission. We obviously came up short, so I feel bad for those guys, especially again for our seniors. We don't get another opportunity, but I like the group we have coming back, and we're just going to continue to work.
For the players, if each of you all could just introduce yourselves, say name and number, and then just kind of talk about how this and maybe last year, so I know some of y'all weren't on the team last year, but how it kind of motivates you to kind of want to get back in the lab and get back after it.
Chicago Villanova, I think 26 receiver. It felt good, nobody expected us to be here, so we did good. We're really young, and nobody expected us to lead a young team back to the state championship, so it felt good knowing that we got here. We're just going to keep growing and continue to expand.
Knife Kid Young, number 5, 26, running back. We have a really young team. We're glad that we know that we got a lot of skilled players. And there's really a lot of whole team coming back next year. So we expect to be back here next year.
Nolan Zender, class of 2026, linebacker. Our team pretty young, so I'm pretty hopeful that next season we come back and hopefully make it again.
Jawan Jackson, class of 2028, quarterback. Feel great to be here, to come here. Not really what we wanted, but we're a young team. I feel like we can come back next year and the following years, and we obviously go there and work.
Question.
Javon, you talked about coming back next year. What's some things you think you learned this year as a freshman quarterback, playing on the stage in the Superdome, probably something that you always dreamed of, right? What's some things that you guys are going to take from this and try to improve on and grow from?
The things we could really take from this game is whatever we did wrong on film, we could get better throughout the off season. We got a lot of things to work on. Teammates got stuff to work on. It's a bunch. So I feel like we should be here next year and just keep working. Things like that.
Coach Davis, first off, congratulations on the season. You guys were incredible all year long. You defied some expectations. You moved all your loss last year. To get to this point, congratulations on the season. I know it hurts real, but I want you to talk about your freshman quarterback, Jawan Jackson, and how he really came along and was the key to putting this team back here for a chance to a state title.
Yeah, I mean, he's real mature, for a 14-year-old. Didn't want to throw the whole playbook at him early in the season, obviously. But he's a kid that wants to play the position, wants to learn. I think our coach did a good job bringing him along, meeting with him. And he's a smart kid, you know, but I think he's a better person. One is extremely, the whole school loves him, right? He has a great attitude, he's respectful, he can take hard coaching, so, and to have that attitude that he has, and that personality that he has, it just brings a lot of light to our program, and I think he's gonna do great things for St. James.
Question.
Hey, Coach, just like last year, two great teams could have gone out there. Is there anything different you can learn from a game like this to teach some of these younger guys that are coming back, to get over the hump next year?
Well, just understanding and try to take advantage of the moment, because these moments don't come ever so often. It's hard work getting here. A lot has to go your way to get here. It's not easy getting here. You have to stay healthy, and you have to have some blessings from God. So, if anything, I tell our guys not take these moments for granted. But we definitely anxious to go watch the film, and I'm sure we'll see some things that we can fix and get better at. That's for sure.
Question.
Coach Kai's and Kanai just talk about, y'all progression, like you say, next year y'all looking at seniors, and, just talk about taking that, and just going with it as seniors, now you guys could be in charge of trying to get the team back in next year.
We're just gonna continue to expand. We will have big year this year, so we had a better, we better than our sophomore than we were, so at a better junior, we'll continue to go.
Coach, I got it from you.
We got team back.
Feedback on what he said. Basically, become better leaders and encourage our younger guys to want to get back. We have a chip on our shoulder to get back there next year. So we'll be real big leaders in the team.
Final question.
Nolan, 23 tackles tonight and a forced fumble. You got MVP for your team. I know the loss hurts, but how does it feel to get an award like that? You're senior, correct? Oh, I'm sorry. How does it feel to get an award like that and build on that going forward?
It feels great to get a reward, but looking on this loss, I think I got a lot I could work on and come back better for the next season.
Coach, it looks like you're surrounded by some fine young men. I'm going to give you the final word.
Yes, I am, and that's what we take pride in. This thing is bigger than football with us over at St. James. Try to lead these guys to be better husbands, better fathers, better young men. So, and that's our goal. We're going to learn from this, but this is going to be a character and help these guys grow into better young men. And that's ultimately, that's my goal, and that trickles down throughout my staff. I have a good staff around me that believe in the same thing we believe in developing the whole child, developing the whole young man. And that's what we're doing. So wins and losses are going to come. They're going to remember these things for a lifetime, but the life lessons that we give them are more important. So thank you guys for having us, and hopefully we'll get it done next year.
Coach, we appreciate your time.